Okay, hello, Patrick here. Today's video is going to be about food. Now, I'm not a big guy, but I certainly like food. Now, if this sounds a little odd, it's because I've been awake since 7 p.m. yesterday. I figure I'll be comatose within a few hours, as my wife here well knows. Okay. Everyone has favorite foods. I had a lot growing up. One of my favorite and simple foods has always been peanut butter. Even to this day, I still love peanut butter. I put it on bread. My favorite combo is peanut butter on banana bread. Sounds odd, but I like it just fine. In fact, I remember times of taking just a fork. No, there's my sleepiness.
Spoon.
No, knife. A butter knife. Dipping it into peanut butter and just eating it like it's a popsicle. I love peanut butter. Funny story about that a little later. Most of my other foods I like are things that my mother cooks. One of my favorite meals that she cooks is chicken casserole. I love it so much, and both my brothers also love it so much that we've actually fought over the chicken casserole. Who had a bigger amount than the others, we'd split it around evenly, or try to split it around evenly while punching each other. What else? I also love Italian foods like lasagna and spaghetti and pizza. I love spaghetti. In fact, I have been described as sometimes having some spaghetti with my Parmesan cheese, because that's one of my favorite toppings as well. As my wife here well knows, I put Parmesan cheese on a lot of things. Oh, what else? Well, with the way my mother makes lasagna sometimes, instead of laying it flat in layers like most lasagna is, she'll actually roll it up into like a tube. It is so delicious that way, because you just cut off a section and stuff the entire thing in your mouth. Oh. Hold on, my eye is burning right now.
That's the top box.
I can't see. Why are all of them coming out? Now I'm completely blind. I have allergies. I can't see. Ah. A bit of reality. Put that there. Okay, what else? Pizza. I usually get pizza every weekend. Not this weekend, trying to save money. Or what else? What else? What other food do I like? I'm tired. I can't remember.
Well, you mentioned peanut butter, everything. Parmesan, everything.
I have a sweet tooth. I got it from my mother. I love candy. I also love ice cream. Now, here's the odd bit. I'm actually allergic to ice cream. I can have like an ice cream cone, and that's about it. Any more, and I start to feel a headache coming on, like across the left side of my head. And it can turn into a several-day ordeal if I eat enough ice cream. So I have to be very careful. Now, if I recall how we did this, how we as the vlog group did this, we each would ask a question. And when the entire group would answer the question, and the next person after that person would ask another question. Jack asked the first one. I'm next after him, I suppose, so I'm going to ask a question myself. Now, in lieu of his, with two questions, I'm going to be asking two questions. One, what are some of your guys' favorite foods? They don't have to be said things your mother prepared. I like Hot Pockets. I take them to work. They're simple, they're clean, they're neat, they're easy. Now, the second question. Do you yourself or do you know of anyone with food allergies? About peanut butter. My father is horrifyingly allergic to peanut butter. As a child, he couldn't even smell it without being sent to the hospital. Few tales about that. One time, I think he was in kindergarten or first grade. A substitute teacher came in and was handing out peanut butter cookies to all the students. He told the teacher, I can't have this. Mommy and Daddy said I can't have this. Substitute teacher thought to herself, well, I suppose that's just because your parents don't like you having it. And on the way to the hospital, she couldn't stop apologizing. And when I make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I always use the jelly first, because the last time I used the peanut butter first, a little bit of peanut butter got in the jelly, and my father had toast with jelly. Guess what happened? Yeah, he had an episode. He can smell it now. His body's gotten a little bit used to it, but he said that friends have told him, well, if you haven't had peanut butter in so long, how do you know you're still allergic to it? My father just looks at him and says, why would I even try? It sent me to the hospital the last time. I don't want to try. I've lived my life fine without it. I don't need it anymore. And with the ice cream allergy, I got it with my mother. She's also allergic to ice cream. Funny thing, she's also allergic to red 40. It's a dye in some drinks and other foods. I think, if I recall correctly, red food coloring comes from crushed beetle shells. So that's an odd one. Other food allergies, my mother-in-law is allergic to damn near everything on earth. What's the list? Corn, which includes everything made from corn, like specifically high fructose corn syrup, which is a sweetener in everything in America.
And maltodextrin.
Maltodextrin.
Which is derived from corn.
Derived from corn. Tomatoes, fish, anything else?
Oranges.
Oranges.
Iodine, because that's derived from fish.
Iodine, derived from fish.
Hold on, let me go through the list here.
She's also...
Chocolate.
She's also... Oh, God, chocolate?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Well, she can't have that.
That's so sad.
She can have white chocolate, though. Well, she could.
She's also got type 2 diabetes, which makes her diet so narrow. God, it's just so horrible. I can't imagine having a restricted diet. I and my brothers have like iron stomachs. We can pretty much eat anything, and we won't feel great at some cases, but we'll still survive. So any food allergies that you have or people you know have, go nuts on it. So there you have it. I like food. I usually eat a little too much because I can pack away a bit more than I look like I can. That's it. I'm going to stop right now because I'm starting to not be able to think straight. I'm not having slept in over 24 hours. Yeah, it's about 7:15 right now. So, Patrick signing off.